Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go over some of my summer must-haves and just current favorite products that I'm loving right now. I have a mix of fragrance, makeup, so there's a good variety here, but I just really wanted to share some of the products I have been really into. Since you guys know I try out and haul a lot of things, these are some of my must-haves. So let's go ahead and get started. So the very first thing I want to mention is actually a mascara. This is from City Beauty. This is their Beyond Mascara, and they are sponsoring today's video, but I have been trying this mascara out for a couple weeks now, and I've really been loving it. Especially in the summertime, I really need like a smudge-proof formula, and this one will not run, will not smudge, even on the hottest of days. And what's really cool about this formula is it's actually a mascara and kind of a lash serum in one. So it actually has tons of benefits for the lashes. It's actually very hydrating. So you will notice this being more of a wet formula because it does have those hydrating ingredients. It's also very dark black in color, and it offers a lot of length and volume with no clumping. Some of the main ingredients include linden bud extract to promote thicker looking lashes. Biotin is of course going to help condition eyelashes and reduce visible fallout. And then keratin, which is going to kind of coat your lashes in a protective barrier so that they are less prone to breakage. So City Beauty is actually running a special promotion on this mascara from June 22 through the 26th, where it's going to be buy one, get one free, and you can buy as many as you want. So if you just get one, you'll get one free. If you get two, you can get two free, and so on. So if you love this stuff, you want to stock up, now is the time. Or if you've just been wanting to try it out, I'm sure you're gonna love it and you're gonna want that extra backup, especially with all the benefits that this mascara has. Just use the code LEAHBOGO on their website. I'll have it in the description box as well. And there's also a 60-day money-back guarantee, so they are guaranteed that you're going to love this product. And also there is free shipping on orders of $50 or more. I'm really excited to keep using this and see the difference in my lashes. I definitely think this will be a lot better for them because most mascaras these days do not have extra ingredients to hydrate. They just care about giving you that length in the moment, but I want something that's actually going to be healthy for my lashes as well. Again, all the information is down below. Don't forget about the BOGO sale, but let's move on to the next product. So of course, in the summer we have to have our SPF, and I've honestly been really enjoying this one from e.l.f. It's their Whoa Glow Sun Touchable SPF 30. It's also a makeup primer, and I do have oily skin, but I really love the little bit of glow that this gives on my skin. So oftentimes I will wear this on a no makeup day, but it also wears really well under foundation. I do have it on underneath mine today just to give it a little more skin-like effortless glow for the summertime, but you can see how pretty this is. It just gives a little bit of a blurred effect and a hint of glow that's not overbearing. It's supposed to be really similar to the one from Supergoop, their glow screen, and I feel like this is a really great, more inexpensive option, and also primes the skin, so you really can't go wrong since it's a 2-in-1. I do have a concealer favorite. This is a pretty recent launch from Natasha Denona. I actually have two of her products featured in this video, so I'll just do them back to back, but I really enjoy her High Glam concealer, and I'm really surprised about this one because she had a concealer that was out previously. It was out for a long time, but it just was not a great formula. But this one is seriously my go-to. I can't stop reaching for this one. It looks so flawless underneath the eyes. It has a really good coverage, which I do enjoy because I do have some more puffiness and some dark circles. This really will cover them up. I have the shade R2. I love this formula. It is so creamy. It blends out like a dream. I have it on now. It doesn't crease up on me. It doesn't enhance any fine lines. It's seriously the perfect formula. And something else really exciting, I got a affiliate code with Natasha Denona this month, which was so fun. I actually did a review on the Yucca palette, which we'll be talking about shortly, and they must have found my video and just signed me up for their affiliate program automatically, but I mean, I'll take it. So if you guys want to use my code LEAHJANAE, you actually get 15% off on the Natasha website, which is a really great deal because a lot of times her palettes and stuff don't really go on sale very much, and not everyone has the patience to wait for the Sephora sale to come around. So definitely take advantage, you guys. You can use it on anything on the site, so definitely definitely check out the concealer. It's so great. But also, I cannot put this down. The new Natasha Denona Yucca palette. I have been doing so many looks with this one, and I've been loving it for summer. I have it on again. It's just everything I could want in a palette. It might be one of my new favorites from her line. I have used and abused it already. You see, I have some chunks missing. I mean, I'm not always the nicest to my palettes. Like, I use them. And I love that this one is more kind of neutral, but it also has a little bit of color. And a lot of people were saying it looks like a fall palette, which I see that, but I also think it's very on trend for summer because I love these kind of, I feel like these are tropical shades in my opinion. There is some fun brights in there like oranges, teals. I do wear those a lot in summer. It has like these bright yellows in there too. A lot of fun golds, which I love wearing gold on the lid for summertime. The shimmers are seriously just stunning. Out of this world, creamy, so shiny, as you can see on the eyes. They have, some of them have a little shift to them as well, and the mattes are very blendable. There is a couple cream to powder mattes in there as well. Just keep that in mind. I know not everyone likes that formula. I never seem to have an issue with those, but this is such a fun one. And you guys know me, I'm a little more neutral, but I love to play with my colors here and there, and I like that this is kind of a mix of both. So this really has been my top palette as of lately. And yes, you can use the 15% off on this palette too. So take advantage. Another favorite has been this new Makeup Forever powder, which is so surprising because I feel like I am very picky when it comes to powders, and I do have a lot of favorites, but this one fits in right with the rest of them. I think it's stunning on the skin. This is the HD Skin Twist in Light, and I have the 2.0 medium shade. So it actually comes like this with a few different colors that kind of color correct on the skin, and you put this on and your base just looks flawless. Like, it is so smooth, and it actually brightens everything up so beautifully. I wouldn't say it's the best at controlling oils, but it gives the most beautiful finish. So if you are ultra oily, you may not like this one as much, but oh my goodness, I can't stop reaching for this one either. With this packaging, it's so fun. You twist the bottom and it gets a little bit of each color in there, and you just swirl it all together on the face. Now this does run really light because, like I said, it's very brightening. I actually purchased the lightest one first, and I found that to almost lighten my complexion a little bit too much, which is why I went for the medium. So maybe go darker than you think with this, unless you're using it for the under eye, which you totally can do that too because it is very brightening. Then I would just stick with the original because I do have both and I use both. I would use the light for under eye, this one all over the face, but wow, I love this powder. Just so smooth and flawless on the skin. I am very much into my cream cheek products as of late, so let me just share a couple with you that I have been reaching for a lot. So Rare Beauty came out with a couple new shades in her bronzer sticks. This was probably a couple months ago. I remember I got mine like right during the April sale that Sephora had, and this is the perfect color for me. I used to use Happy Soul, and I found that one to be almost a little bit too dark, that I didn't really like it on my skin and I wasn't reaching for it, but this shade in Bright Side is perfection. It's so neutral, a little bit more cool leaning than the other shades. Seriously, it's perfect. And this formula is one that just blends out so flawlessly, as you guys could see. Like, look at that blend. It is so smooth, but it doesn't buff to nothing. It's still there. You could still see I have like a nice contoured line, and I love the color. I love the blendability of this. It's definitely one of the best cream stick bronzers in my opinion. Can't stop reaching for it. If you haven't tried it yet, maybe try this shade and see what you think if you are kind of my skin tone. And then I've been really liking more kind of orangey or reddish blushes when it comes to the summertime, and this one from Merit is so pretty. This is in Persimmon, and these are just like a little balm. They look like they don't have a lot of product, but honestly this will last you so long, and this has just been going so well with all of my more warm tone eye looks I like to do in the summer, and it's a really pretty blush. So here is what the color looks like on my finger. You can see it is more on the orangey kind of burnt side, and these start out natural but they're buildable, so you can kind of see like how natural that is, and then the color just builds up so subtly. And it's really creamy, smooth, easy to blend out on the skin. You can use it over powder, but I love this color. I didn't know if I could pull off orange shades like this, but definitely try this one if you're kind of scared about trying a darker blush like this. I think this is pretty, and since it is deeper, these blushes are a little more on the natural side. It doesn't get too intense, but it's also, again, not blending away to nothing, which I can't stand when my products do that. This also has a little bit of a glow to it, which is also nice for the warmer months. So definitely check out this color from Mara. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it's a gorgeous formula. I would definitely try more from the line. Okay, I'm a big lip product girly, and I have a couple of favorites for you. First of all, I know this product has been so hyped up, I think mostly on TikTok, maybe Instagram. I think it's starting to get hype on YouTube, but this is from YSL, and it is their candy glaze like gloss sticks, and oh my gosh, these are so pretty on the lips. I just have the clear one. It's number 02. They also come in different shades, but I think this really is all you need, and it comes like this. It looks just like it might have a slight pink tint to it, but honestly it does go on clear, and it's literally a lip gloss in a tube, and it's so shiny. It's so pretty, not sticky, it just glides right on, has a little bit of like a minty almost smell to it, but oh my gosh, like, do you see how juicy the lips look with this on? I really want to get some of the colors. I think they were out of stock for a while, but they're back now, so I might pick up the nude, but honestly this clear one is so pretty. I just put it on with a nude lip liner, and it just fills everything in, and it looks like you just applied a lip gloss, but it's easier than lip gloss. You just slide it on, it melts right onto the lip. This is such a pretty formula. Also, Bite Beauty recently launched new shades in their line, and I have a new favorite from them. Now, they have a really nice moisturizing lip formula as well, which are also ultra pigmented. But I didn't really care for their first launch because a lot of the colors looked so rosy on me, and I like something a little bit more beige, more neutral, and this is the perfect color. This is in Grace. This has just been non-stop in my makeup bag. Let me show you guys what this looks like. It's so pretty. It's like the perfect beigey nude color. Not quite as shiny as these YSL candy glazes, but they still have a nice satin formula with a tiny bit of sheen to them. Definitely recommend checking out their lipstick line. They're so good, ultra pigmented. They do have some fun colors in their line too if you guys are looking for more berries and reds, and like I said, they do have a lot of pinks, but Grace is definitely my #1 pick from them. I have to also mention this Milk Makeup setting spray. This is a must for summer because if you're like me and you're always getting greasy and oily, I use this pretty much every single day. I can't believe a setting spray does this much for me. Like, it honestly keeps my oils at bay. I don't know how, but it does, and it makes my makeup last all day. Like, I don't even have to usually worry about what kind of foundation I'm putting on. I don't have to worry to make sure I put on a mattifying primer as well. I just need this and I'm good to go. I will say though, it is a little bit annoying. You be careful with these sprayers and don't press too hard because these do kind of get off balance a little bit, so you don't want to have that where it's kind of squirting you directly and not in a nice mist, so just be careful. I had to exchange mine out because mine did that, but I will not be without this product. I don't care if the mister gets messed up. I have to have it. It seriously keeps me matte all day. It's actually called the Pore Eclipse Matte Setting Spray. I don't know how it does it, but it's seriously such a lifesaver. All right, let's move into some extras here. I actually have a soap favorite. So this is actually from the brand Bayless and Harding, and I actually did a sponsorship with them on Instagram. I share a lot of new at Target stuff on my channel, but this is new at Target, and this is such a good line. So I have this is just one that I grabbed. I have all their soaps. This is the Kindness Plus Hyaluronic Acid one. These smell very luxurious, and they also make your hands really soft and smooth. I used to use a lot of Bath & Body Works foaming hand soap, but let's be honest, yes, they do smell good, but they don't necessarily moisturize your hands much, if at all. This smells good and it makes my hands really soft. So I've been noticing my hands not being quite as dry as they typically are, and I definitely think it's due to these. They also have some that have like vitamin C in them, and then they have another line that's kind of more of your luxury scents that have like oud, cedar, and amber, I think the one is called. That's really good. But yeah, I really like these. Definitely check them out at Target. They're like $5.99, $6.99, super affordable. I also have a new self-tan that I've been really enjoying, and this I got at Ulta just randomly. I feel like I heard good things about it, like scrolling through TikTok, so I was like, I saw it in store, I'm like, let me try this out. It's by Coco and Eve. Their Sunny Honey Bali Bronzing Foam. This is really nice. So I feel like I'm a pretty good self-tan kind of connoisseur. Like, I know my stuff. I self-tan like once a week because I do it for photo shoots. This is really dark, and I was nervous about it when I first put it on in the ultra dark shade. You definitely do not need to do like a double layer or anything like that. Just one layer and you're good to go. But I can definitely make the ultra dark work for me, and it gives you that really dark kind of bronze. But I just make sure I really moisturize well on like my elbows and my knees and my hands so that they don't get too dark or anything like that, because then you have a problem. Just make sure you're taking your time and putting it on. Maybe if you are my skin tone or a little bit lighter, definitely maybe go for the dark or the medium if you're not quite well versed in self-tan yet. But if you know your stuff, try the ultra dark. I really like the color, and it actually lasts really long and fades so nice. I've almost had this on a week. It just fades so even, not splotchy whatsoever, but it really does last on the skin, which is so surprising to me because I feel like most self-tans don't last past a few days for me. So I really like this. Check it out at Ulta, the Coco and Eve Sunny Honey. Alright, next I have some fragrances I have to share as well. You guys know I'm obsessed with fragrance. I can't stop reaching for this Sol de Janeiro in bikini season. This is one of their newer limited ones that they came out with for summer, and this scent is so good. It's very fruity, but also has this delicious coconut note in it. I love it so much. Hopefully you guys can still get this one, because I know with these limited ones, they're there and then they're gone pretty quickly. They won't be lasting all year like some of their other scents do. So definitely snag this while it is available, because this is probably one of my most favorite coconut scents that I've ever had. It's just so beautiful. Also, if you pair it with the Nest Bonnie's coconut perfume oil, perfect little combo. The perfume oil, I put like a couple drops on each of my arms, my legs, and then this on top. It's so pretty. These do smell pretty similar. And lastly, I had to shout out the new Okja scent with Paul Reacts. He did send this over to me. If you guys don't know Paul Reacts, he does a ton of like dupe perfume videos on TikTok, just anything fragrance, and he came out with his own perfume with Okja, and it smells amazing. So this is actually supposed to be, I'm gonna put some on now because I haven't put any fragrance on yet today, but it's supposed to be kind of like a Baccarat Rouge 540 mixed with Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Those are two of my favorite scents. So of course I was going to like this, and it's so good. You get a ton of the cherry though, so make sure you do enjoy a good cherry scent. It's so sweet and delicious, and then the dry down gets more of that like Baccarat Rouge, airy, sugary, sweet, a little bit floral. It's so pretty, and this is really strong too. I know they're like an oil concentration, so this is gonna last on the skin, and it's gonna be a powerhouse when you first spray it. But it's so girly, so juicy and sweet. Paul definitely did his thing on this perfume, and I love it. This is my first Okja scent as well. I know they make a lot of dupe scents. I'm excited to kind of maybe try some more scents from them because they seem to be really good quality. So that is a roundup of kind of my current favorites for summer. I didn't want to include too many things, but these are really things that I just cannot stop reaching for. And don't forget to check out City Beauty for their mascara sale on the Beyond Mascara. Again, that code is LEAHBOGO. Everything will be linked down below, but I will let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know some of your summer must-haves, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.